I feel like wine and all that nonsense is like an age thing. I remember when I was younger, I used to hate coffee, but now I live in Starbucks. So maybe I'll just go add 20 years and maybe I like wine.
Maybe.
And only because I know, because you know me, I think about myself and myself only. Then you, then Christopher, then Maya.
Then me, like, I'm not even in the list there. Did you notice?
Have we hit 100 followers on Instagram?
What do you think?
Podcast.
Well, because you can't keep secrets, you're smiling already. So I feel like we have.
Yes, we got 100.
Yeah.
Hey! How did you come up with that name, by the way?
Kerry Frost, if you're listening. So basically, I was trying to find a name for my car because I name all my cars. I always named all my Vauxhall cars because I just looked, I got in them and I knew what it was. But when I got into Betty, I didn't have a feel for a name. So I asked people to DM me what they should say the name. And then Kerry Frost, who I went to school with, known her for 30 odd years, she says she named her car Betty and it never broke down. So that's what.
Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Evelyn.
I'm Rebecca.
And I'm Tina. And welcome to episode 14 of Tangent Talks podcast. So ladies, how are we this week? This week's gone really fast, hasn't it?
It has gone really fast. And the weather has been slightly better.
Slightly. Only
Is
today,
it cold? It's so hot here. It's so hot here.
It's
hot. It was raining
now,
yesterday.
It was raining like the first part of the week. And then yesterday morning, it was like nice and bright. It was like 18 degrees. And then like in the afternoon from like 3 o'clock, the clouds came over and it just chucked it down.
Literally here, it's been like blue skies.
Yeah.
Today is blue skies.
But from now on, it's going to be good.
Yeah. Even though it's a bank holiday.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it normally rains at this bank holiday.
Exactly.
It's going to be like 22 degrees in London.
Is it? My flat's going to be hot. I'm going to have to put the netting on my
on
my windows.
Netting.
Coming.
Oh, yeah.
I was about to say, I'm back in my bedroom, guys. It took me 3 weeks to find the dead body.
That's been dead since the day it came in. They can't survive one day without.
Literally, that was lying there the whole time, and you didn't see it.
Where did you have to move your bed or anything, or was it just on the floor?
No, you know what? It must have been in some clothes because I picked up some clothes to wear. I brought it into the front room. Didn't even see it. I must have put the clothes on, and it must have fallen out from the clothes because it was in the middle of the front room.
Dead. So you could have slept in your bed that whole week.
Exactly.
Basically.
So, it wasn't 1 week. It was 2.5 weeks.
Oh. Wow.
2.5 weeks. But hey, I'm back in my bedroom now, so that's good.
Good.
What are you guys drinking?
Oh, yeah. I'm back on my Malbec, which I shouldn't be on, but I'm back on it. Cheers.
And I've just got a Lambrini lemonade today still.
What is Lambrini? What does it taste like? Is it like wine or Prosecco?
It tastes like alcoholic apple ties.
Yeah, sweet sparkling wine, basically.
How is it?
Yeah, you like it.
I don't know why I've got the same. I just think they're all the same. When I hear Lambrini, I just get a taste of like that Prosecco stuff and all that wine.
Prosecco's much better.
No.
Yeah, Prosecco's lovely.
That Prosecco at Cozy Club, Portsmouth, was delicious. And I still haven't found it yet.
And also the Prosecco that I had on my birthday, I drank the whole bottle to myself that day. It was like water. I
don't like any of them fizzy wine stuff. I feel like fizzy stuff should only be soft drinks. It doesn't make sense. It's like, it's like fizzy wine, isn't it? All champagne and that. Ugh.
That's what it is, yeah. Sparkling wine.
But it's sweet. What champagne is. Whereas Prosecco and champagne are bitter. Yeah, but this is like sweet.
Well, it depends. Well,
this one is.
Yeah, champagne is only from the Champagne region in France. But everything else is sparkling wine. So champagne is just sparkling wine, but it just happens to be.
So what's Prosecco? Is that from Prosecco? What's Prosecco?
It's just a sparkling wine, I think.
But you know how champagne is champagne, but Prosecco is Prosecco. Is it from?
Prosecco is the same as champagne, but just champagne is from the grapes are from the Champagne region in France.
But is Prosecco named after something?
I don't know. Should I check?
Right. Yeah, Google it.
That's what I meant. Is Prosecco named after something?
Oh, sorry. I just think
Prosecco and champagne. Prosecco and champagne are very bitter, whereas Lambrini is sweet. Like a rosé is sweet tasting.
Zinfandel. It's like a sparkling Zinfandel.
Yeah, which is
sweet. That's sweet, but that's not sparkling.
But
I heard that
champagne
thing is what 16-year-olds get, and they go sit.
Yeah, White Lightning, MD 2020.
Yeah, that's what we used to have.
But it was on special at Asda, so I picked it up. It was just crying out to me. I got a Barefoot and a Lambrini, so I had two. Last week I had Zinfandel, and this week I'm having the Lambrini. We're doing it alternately because I only do it for the pod. So what's Prosecco mean?
Okay, so I just put in, is Prosecco the same as champagne? And there's a question that came up, what's the difference between champagne and Prosecco? And it's the regions and the grapes. So champagne comes from the Champagne region in France, and Prosecco is from Veneto in northern Italy.
So what is Prosecco that region then?
It doesn't say it's a region, whereas Champagne is a region in France.
Okay, so basically the same thing, just not named after a region.
Yeah, Prosecco is Italy's most widely known sparkling wine. For many years, it played a second fiddle to Champagne because much of the Prosecco, but it's the same. It's a sparkling wine, so it's the same level, as in it is as good as Champagne. It's just not from Champagne.
Oh, okay. I thought Prosecco was a cheap champagne, but
no,
it's the same.
It says number 2.
They both taste disgusting.
No, Prosecco's nice.
And smell like feet.
I feel like wine and all that nonsense is like an age thing. I remember when I was younger, I used to hate coffee. But now I live in Starbucks. So maybe I just got to add 20 years and maybe I like wine.
Maybe.
Like I used to hate coffee when you used to have it every single morning. It gave me a headache. But now I love Starbucks.
And I used to hate red wine, and I drink it all the time. I drink red wine more than white wine.
Red wine.
What did you used to like before?
I used to like white wine, Pinot Grigio or Sauvignon Blanc.
And I hate it because I'll take it to a table, like they'll order it. Why are you going to Wagwan like ordering wine? It's not the Brèche, it's not the Shard. Just get a juice or a Coke anyway. And then, you know, like if you spill it, like if I'm walking too fast, I spill it and it gets on my hand. It smells like white spirit.
Yeah. It probably has got the same chemicals as
it's alcohol, basically, yeah. So
true. Hand sanitizer.
Because if you've got any abrasions on your hand, that would sting the hell out of it.
Guys, look!
Oh no, what happened?
I don't even know. I had like a little split. I was gonna get my nails redone, so I tried to take it off, but it took my nail off.
Stop it!
Not my whole nail, like my nail's there, but like
just the nail, yeah.
Like it's cut to down here.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, let me make their job easier, and then I just ripped all my nail off.
Of course, like your lashes, are they still on? Yeah.
Still look good.
Oh my god, another story. I'm so discombobulated. So basically, I went to go get my lashes infilled on Friday, 28th. And then I went to, I got outside her door. Bear in mind, she lives near the hospital, which is in Cosham. It's Portsmouth, Hilsea, then Cosham. So it's about half an hour away. So I got outside her door and I was going to message her saying I'm here. And I saw the message above, Friday, 4th of June. What?
Oopsie.
So I was about to knock on, because she's like, oh, message me, don't knock, because I have like, I think she has pets or something. So I went to message, I was like, yeah, I'm here. She sends her address, like it's a message she sends, oh, your lash appointment's tomorrow, but I thought that was like for first customers. So like first time she does it, but the next time she doesn't. So I was like, oh, she hasn't messaged me, like, are you on your way or anything? So I was like, okay, fine. I just didn't take notice of it. I was just like, oh, because I've come before, I'm just coming for an infill. So she doesn't send me that like welcome message. I got there, I went to the Instagram, I'm outside, and then I was just like, yes, why she not? She doesn't like. It was like 1:59, so I was thinking I should be like downstairs, but yeah.
Man's trying to go back to the future in that. We're not even in June.
And then on another thing, basically I did not know where I was, so I was by the hospital. There was a bus stop. You know the bus stops that aren't bus stops and they're just the pole and then they have the bushes. So I didn't think, I was like, is this a bus stop or not? So then the bus was not coming. I went into the hospital, so they have like the hospital bus stops.
Yeah. And
I just didn't know where I was going. So then I took this bus, right? And he was like, oh, you should get on that bus. It goes quicker. We go all the way around the houses. And then it left as soon as he said it. So my journey home was about an hour.
You know, like when you go to London and it stops at every single stop instead of just St Albans, and then straight to King's Cross. But it's all Mill Hill Broadway, and then Elstree and Bora Woodjords.
I've done that once when I used to work in Tesco's in Dunstable, Skinpot Road, and I used to obviously lived at home, and I took the bus. Had to get the bus for some reason, and I got the bus, or the hop and stopper, it used to be, down to town. Do you remember the hop and stopper? To town, and then I was supposed to get the 38 or the 37, and I think I got the wrong one, and I was already sort of cutting it fine anyway to get to work. And then I got the wrong bus, and it went all the way around, like round Houghton Regis and everywhere before it. And by the time it actually got to Tesco, I was already an hour and a half late. So I just went home and I rang in sick.
You see what I mean about buses? How do you get into your destination an hour later?
What? You know what? I obviously didn't drive then because I was only 16, 17 when I worked there. I didn't pass my test till I was 19. So yeah, it was just a normal bus route. But for some reason, I took the wrong bus. I think it's because I was late. And I just took the next bus that came thinking, oh, they'll all go to Dunstable.
If I ever have to take a bus, I always ask the bus driver, does this bus go to where I want to go? And if
it did go, but she just went a long way around.
It did go. It went to Dunstable.
So there was the bus in front of me was the bus 3. Yeah, so the bus 3 was meant to go straight, but I got the bus 2 which went all the way around.
You guys know about buses, innit? Like, I'm out of this one. I drive the ball.
You were definitely on a bus about a month ago when your car
it went to Asda, and it went all a journey that usually takes me 9 minutes took me about 55 minutes. It's only
so clearly you do know about buses because you're on one. Just like
you got a bike, have you? Why don't you ride your bike
and carry the shopping on a bike?
Get one of those cycle bags.
Baskets.
The only reason I got on the bus is because there were no slots left on the Asda website deliveries.
Could have got an Uber.
I could have, couldn't I?
Yeah.
But they never open the boot. They always make you do it.
So rude.
Not when you put your suitcase next to the boot and we'll get in the car. I always do that.
I live in Luton. He will drive off. He will go.
No, basically, because I remember I was putting my suitcase in one guy's car and it was heavy in it. He was like, "Be careful." I was like, "Okay." So since then, I just put it on so I make sure he can see it because if I get there and I put it on the other side, he can't see. Yeah. I put it on his side and I get in the car. And they even try to open it from their side, from inside the car, still sitting there. No, I'm not.
Manners. Where are your manners?
If I'm paying you, you're gonna do the full service.
They got no manners.
Hate you, boo.
Let's drive cars. How about that?
Nah.
How about that?
I got Skylar. Thanks, Skylar. Oh no, she's downstairs. Skylar takes me everywhere. And then when I'm home, you take me everywhere. And if Mum's not available, you take me everywhere. See, I would drive. So, because Skylar was telling me she drove because she lives in like that. I'm not gonna all bait out location, but she lives on that side. So when she went to uni, she had to come all the way around, and the ferry was just too much. So that's the only reason she drove. In Luton, Stopsley was 5 minutes away. Luton Sixth Form, same distance. I'm not driving. I don't need to. And then I'm gonna start living in London. I'm not gonna drive either. So I guess I'll just not drive for life.
Just get the test and get a license, and then you don't have to worry. That's all you need to do.
Okay, check episode 10. I think.
I know.
Conversation.
We've had this discussion already. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I think? I think you should drive when you're ready. Simple.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh. Simple. Oh, that took you about 5 years.
Only because there's going to be a time where you come out of uni, and then you're going to need it. But you will not drive until you're ready. So I think you should just drive when you're ready.
Yeah, thanks.
Especially, and I should know that, especially teaching you and that what happened at that time and what you've been through with regards to driving and drivers.
Oh.
I think I was a bit. Well, no, I just think I was a bit sort of washing over that and not realising how deep it was. And only because I know, because you know me, I think about myself and myself only. Then you, then Christopher, then Maya.
Then me. Like, I'm not even in the list there. Did you notice?
Well, I'm just saying that because of my kids. They're a part of me, you see. And then you come.
Not anymore. When they cut the Uncle
you will always be a part of me. Anyway.
I won't sing because we'll be out of sync. Like
In it, like last time.
In it. Did you think she was like, can you please sing in time?
You know what? When we're singing, it's like it's in time, but I think because it's Zoom,
in our minds,
Zoom, it's out
that's
of
what
time
it
and
is.
think it's in time. Like when people go on X Factor, and all their friends are like, "Oh, you're so bang at singing," they're dead. You guys think you're in time. You're not.
You're not.
Sorry.
Well, I should have been a singer, but I came to Luton and it just ended.
I don't think you're that great a singer at Harrow, but that's fine. Yeah. Oi, but speaking of, remember how I used to say Molly May doesn't drive? She drives now.
And have you seen her whip? Have you seen the car?
I know, yeah, it's really nice.
And she's got her calipers painted. Good girl. Got
what
her
colour?
calipers painted red, standard. She knows. And she's 22. She's younger than you, isn't she?
She's not.
22. Just turned 22.
How old am I?
23.
Oh, was it? Yeah, sorry, yeah.
So you're older.
No, I'm not. But have I turned
next month? Next month, you.
Only a month away, isn't it? 2 months away.
Yeah. Anyway. Oh yeah. So yeah, she's younger than me. Sorry, I thought she's just 22. Like I didn't know just turned, but yeah. Rude.
She turned 22, didn't she? Like literally last week.
Oh.
She turned 22.
Oh, what did Tommy buy that car then for her birthday? Or that was just
got her this lovely, delicate little bracelet with emeralds, which was worth $3,000, 3,840.
Why do you know how much that costs?
Because they put it on the thing.
But why do they do that? It's supposed to be a gift.
To prove that we all don't have jobs apart from you two, and we have no money. We've got nowhere to go, and just rub it and make us depressed.
Rub it in your face.
And then I keep watching it.
I got places to go.
I'm not depressed.
Not depressed.
Was it on her or was it the blogs that put it up?
I think it's a blog. She put the actual thing on it, like a wrist with I'm so rich and my boyfriend's rich, and like she does. And then I think the blog took a picture of the actual thing open.
Okay, yeah.
And a little price tag, 3,840.
I think that's out of order. Don't tell me my gift's price.
No, auntie, it wasn't her. Basically, you know them like the shade barons, those blogs they put out. Yeah, no. So I was thinking she would do that. Yeah. Guys, if you guys are watching and you're ever like, oh, why does Becca never get involved in what you drinking time? This is why.
Because it's hidden, yeah. It disappears.
Literally. Through your background, please.
Put it in front. Yeah, it has to be in front of your face.
Like that. Oh yeah, guys, I'm drinking sparkling water. It's so dumb. Anyway, I'm drinking Highland Spring. I just found it not on the floor, but it was like there.
Can you take us through your background, please? What is that today?
Oh, I went to London. This place, you know that sketch place? They had really like cool decors, and I want that in my kitchen, like for my things.
Cutleries and
your porcelain. Yeah, like that's nice. And it's pink, so I just thought, why not? So yeah. Come on. I'm well thirsty because I keep seeing you guys drinking. I'm like, I'm not thirsty. I am.
It's hot today. We've got to stay hydrated with alcohol.
It is hot. I'm all sweaty.
So guys, have we hit? We were on 99 today, and I was thinking we were going to hit 100 before our episode. But auntie, have we hit 100 followers on Instagram?
What do you think?
Podcast.
Well, because you can't keep secrets, you're smiling already. So I feel like we have.
Yes, we got
100.
Hey!
Come on. Thank you, everybody, for your support. It's been brilliant. I've had so much fun doing this. You guys.
Yeah,
it's funny. It's so funny. Like, so funny.
Oh, come on. Yeah, because I saw it. It was like 90 the other day. 93, 98, and I was like, oh wow, come on. So I've just been like checking it.
Yeah, I saw it 98.
There's so many podcasts out there, like there's so many.
And new ones.
Sorry. Cheers.
Cheers, Ev.
Oh yeah, sorry. Cheers.
Tangent Talks podcast. Or TTP, if I call it. Cheers.
Yay.
But yeah, there's so many, like I literally follow at least 10 a day. There's just so you know, like on Instagram when you follow someone, it comes up with loads. Let's check out all like the stuff they talk about. So cool. I didn't know the podcast world was so big.
Yeah. It's like you were saying last week, Ev, about running. You didn't know about it until you started running, and then it's the whole massive world. The same with the car world. I just hit 1,600 followers, by the way.
Come on.
But that's not TTP. But it's just like, it doesn't matter what you are into. There's always a world
out there.
You know,
yeah. Like
for
the 3D plates. I never knew they existed before.
Exactly.
Now I see them every other car. I see
the 4D plate.
That is so
4D.
true.
Yeah, no, 3D.
You said
we're not. It's 3D, 4D for extraness. But ever since you got them, I see them everywhere. I think I find myself actually looking to see if they're 3D. There's so many.
They just turn up. They're just there in your face.
Yeah.
It's mad.
It's normally on like the really like nice like Land Rover and all that.
Yeah.
And Betty.
Flashy cars. We just said it.
She said. Oh, you know, with your plates, why didn't you get them personalised? Is that too expensive?
What do you mean on the bottom?
No, like when you get them personalised. Like
she used to have a personalised plate. What happened to that? You used to have a
I sold it with the car.
Went
with the car.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
You could have taken it off.
I could have, yeah. I just sold it. Yeah. T16NAL. So Tina L.
What's this? Oh, you had to have a number in it. Yeah, why didn't you get a personalised one?
I've looked, but I
can't
cost
see a lot of money.
They do, but I can't see anything because I want to get like what I want.
Betty.
B3 TTY. I can't find it anywhere. That would
you
be
are
very,
not
very
going to get that for less than like £10 million.
Exactly. But even if I search for it, I can't find it. And I put anything relating to Betty, they're all like LEBET, or I don't want one of them. I want it to be Betty.
Yeah.
You know? Or B3 TTR.
Yeah, but that's the old school number plates. They don't do that anymore. So
what about B33 TTY?
But I think it's because
I can't find it.
That's the old format of the number plates.
Yeah.
Because now they're 2 letters.
Yeah.
The year of the
I don't mind the old. I want to say Betty. I don't mind the old.
I know. I'm not saying no. Unless it's already there in existence, they're not going to make a new one of it.
Exactly.
Because it's not the new format.
It's not available because someone's.
What? So you can't just make your own format?
No.
No.
But people have like 3 letters on there.
I know. But they're already available and they search for it and then they get it.
Yeah, because like in the old days, like my old car was JVX309Y. So it was a different format. So you could make up words. It just had to be 3 letters, space, I think it's 2 numbers and letters. But now the format is 2 letters of your area or where the car was registered, and then 2 letters depicting whether it's beginning of the year or the end of the year, and then 3 letters, which could be anything.
Yeah.
So it has to fit that format, I think.
Yeah. Or you can just search what you want it to say, and if it's available, then you can have it. If it's not available, you can't. But I can't see anything that's close enough to Betty. So I don't want like SA3 BET. I don't want that. It looks dead. So I
was gonna say you could have L3 Betty because it's Betty Ellie, but that would be the other way around.
You have like BE77 and then something.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Y,
yeah. Something like
I don't mind that. As long as you can tell it says Betty.
Yeah.
Then that's what I want. And I keep searching every so often.
Yeah.
But
would you have BE77 EEE? Betty.
Yeah. Because it looks like Betty.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Not Betty Y.
But
Betty.
the one I want is B3 TTY, but I know someone got that. I know.
100%. Some old dear.
And literally. Yeah.
How did you come up with that name, by the way?
Kerry Frost, if you're listening. So basically, I was trying to find a name for my car because I name all my cars. I always named all my Vauxhall cars because I got in them and I knew what it was. But when I got into Betty, I didn't have a feel for a name. So I asked people to DM me what they said the name. And then Kerry Frost, who I went to school with, known her for 30 odd years, she says she named her car Betty and it never broke down. So that's what, literally. And she's always named her cars, but it doesn't matter what car it is, it's called Betty. So her car's Betty as well. So I called her Betty, and a few minor mishaps, but she hasn't broke out, like stopped, you know? So
Oh, that
we'll
is
see.
so cute. Oh,
So it's got a meaning behind it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if you like Betty, they'll look after you. Winnie did not look after me.
rude. That's where I came up with that name as well.
Winnie was a poo.
Winnie the Mini.
He's
had
gone
a,
to car heaven.
Head gasket blown. Lovely. They went to car heaven. Lovely. But the less we talk about, the better. But yeah, so 100 followers. Tangent Talks. Here's to another 100 within the next week.
Within the next week.
Everyone knows about us now.
You know what? It's only taken us 14 weeks to get 100 followers.
Literally. Or 13, 12.
Wish they were subscribers. It's so hard to get subscribers.
I know.
So I think, even though I think we've got 18 or 19 on YouTube.
18.
I think that's a lot, because people that will subscribe want to hear more, I feel. Whereas I know there's a lot of people that will look out for our pod every week but haven't subscribed. But if you actually click on subscribe, you want to know more. You want to keep following. So 18 is good, I think. It's more than the amount of episodes we've had. So I think
to be honest, I never had a YouTube account. I just signed in with my Gmail one time, and then that's what I had. So maybe people just don't have YouTube. Because I don't have a YouTube account until I accidentally signed in, and then I got one. So maybe people are just watching it from outside.
Yeah, because a lot you can watch it. You don't have to be. That's probably why a lot of people don't haven't selected because you have to have a login to like. Oh yeah.
Well, as long as they're watching it and enjoying it, let's just hope the more coverage we get and the more publicity, the more followers, people will know more about us. People don't know about us yet. That's all.
Yeah.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Slowly. Yeah.
From the stats, though, there's a few people in America who listen or watch. So
yeah, yeah. There's a lot of pods that are following us that are American on Instagram. There's them.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and they love British accents and stuff. So keep on.
Yeah. And as always, thanks for the support, guys. Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. We do.
Tell a friend to tell a friend, and
share this everywhere.
Comment and subscribe.
Oh, so I didn't catch on there. Subscribe.
Again.
Share.
Come on. Podcast life.
And comment, because we don't get a lot of comments. So always feel free to comment, no matter how stupid it is, or we like to hear from you. So comment, like and subscribe. Thank you. So I don't know if you guys have heard about the lovely lady that was in Birmingham, and she went to some nightclub where there was a black bouncer. Her name's Sharna Walker, and she basically wasn't allowed in. I think she was a bit drunk, so she wasn't allowed in to the club, and a black bouncer wouldn't let her in. So she proceeded to scream out her friend's name to try and get in. He wouldn't let her in. He blocked her. She called him, the bouncer, black C word and an N word, and spat at him. And then, see, to me, this is funny. It is very funny that you are racist like that. And then she made an apology statement, and she said she's not racist. And her grandma said she's not racist. And then the first go-to is, I have black co-workers.
What's that got
How
to do
can
with
I be
anything?
racist? It makes me laugh.
What does working with some? You have no choice in those people working with you. Probably if you had the choice, they wouldn't be working with you.
Yeah, but it proves that she's racist, because what wouldn't you just say, I've got black friends? You haven't got any black friends because you're racist. Exactly. So the only black people you know are your co-workers.
You wouldn't even think about saying those words, let alone if you're drunk. It doesn't matter.
Just own it.
Because you're drunk. When you're drunk, it lets you be free with what you want to say.
So
the truth comes out.
Racist. She would have got more. I don't think she'd get any respect, but she would have got more respect if she just said, you know,
I said it, I apologize.
I apologize.
Yeah.
But if you say the N word and you call somebody a black somebody and then you spit at them, this isn't about you not getting in.
How does she
the guy's black and you're
How does she explain that though? Then, if she's not racist, what does she do?
We tell you.
They never explain why they did whatever they said. They just say they just defend it. But they just defend it by saying, "Oh, I've got black friends." They never actually say, "Oh, I said it because," or they forget about all that. They just say, "I'm not racist. I said about I've got black friends. I've dated black men in the past." She said, "You can still be racist." People with white women with mixed race or white parents with mixed race children are racist to their children as well. I say it all the time. They take them to the family parties and the grandmas all calling them names, everything. Don't say just because you've this and that black this. No, you're when you say it is when you're racist.
If you even think about saying that word and you actually utter it, then it's over.
That's what I'm saying.
No question. You're racist. No question.
Just say you're racist. I'm sorry. Because when you apologize, you're going to say, "I'll never say that again."
Yeah.
Like you will, because you're racist. So just own it and let's move on. Because
even if you don't want to admit it, if you don't want to admit it, don't admit it, fine. But don't say that you're not. Don't just don't say anything. Just apologize and be done. Don't comment that you have black friends.
But why is she apologizing? She clearly is sorry. When you have that,
but
kind
she's got to apologize to save face. That's the only reason.
Save her job as well.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Work for them.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the woman who in America, the one who called up the police in Central Park when she saw the black guy who was bird watching, and she's suing the police now. And now she's suing not the police, her job.
Oh, her job, yeah.
Her employees for sacking her.
Yeah, of course.
So they sacked
her. So could you explain the story? I didn't see this one.
So basically, she was walking her dog in Central Park or in a park in America, and a black guy who was bird watching. I don't know why she even decided to do it. There was a reason why, but anyway, she decided to call. I think she was complaining that he was bird watching or something. It's like, what are you doing that? And because she didn't like his response, she decided
to call
up the police and say she's being not attacked, but being what's another word for attacked? No,
harassed.
Not attacked. Harassed. Thank you. So she rang up the police, and he was filming her at this time, saying, "I'm going to ring up the police now and tell them that you're harassing me." And then she put on this fake voice, pretending that she's suffering. Meanwhile, she's like manhandling this dog. So a lot of people.
Oh my God! I've seen this.
Yeah, a lot of people are complaining about how she was treating her own dog as well, and she was obviously faking it to the police to get this guy in trouble because she knew he's black, she's white, he'll get in trouble.
Yeah, that's how they do it.
And so and it's all videoed, so she can't deny it. So her employer sacked her, and now she's suing her employer, her previous employer now, for sacking her for the wrong reason.
That doesn't go through. Do you see the racists? Like, they think they're above the law. They think they're above anything. You've got factual proof that you made it up, and you're still going ahead.
That's the thing, because they're in too deep. I think they're either in too deep, so they think, "Oh, let me just go through it," or they feel like her white female scare is gonna overpower the actual video evidence, because they feel like, "Oh no, I'm white. It doesn't matter if there's any video."
The thing is, he started filming before she even changed her how she's talking.
Yeah, because he's protecting himself.
Yeah, as soon as you see a white person coming at you, you have to press record.
Exactly.
Can we just remember that the only reason that this in the George Floyd case that he got arrested is because it was all on tape. If that girl did not video that,
it would have been the same. Yeah.
He'd be working trying to kill the next black man.
Next one, yeah.
That's the only way. The only reason why he got the Chauvin arrested,
convicted,
because of the footage. If there's no footage,
even they're supposed to have body cams now, and they switch them off.
Yeah. Or they're on and they erase the footage. That's what I don't understand. It doesn't matter whether they're on or off. The footage is never found.
Yeah.
It's so bad. That's what I mean. With that shot, all them girls do that. All of them. I don't. That's why I'm just not surprised. And everyone's all like, "Oh my God, no one even defended him. They're all white and Asian. Why are they going to defend him?"
Apparently, the bouncer said that they were saying things because the bouncer came on and said to all those people that said, "Why didn't no one say anything?" He said that there were people that said, but it's not on that piece of footage.
Okay.
Oh, what so when she walked off?
Yeah, so there were people, not the ones obviously standing there because they clearly didn't care. Even the Asian one, which was right next to the door.
That's what I mean. He's not going to.
Nothing, but apparently people did say stuff. So
people that he didn't work with, people like public,
just bystanders.
Yeah, not even people he was working with.
Of course.
Well, to be honest, on the door you'd be by yourself, wouldn't you?
No, normally it's 2 people, isn't there?
Yeah, but we don't know that.
Yeah,
but
true.
He said,
but there wasn't
something.
They're not going
to.
Like, I saw the comments saying, "Oh, and no one stepped." No, they wouldn't. I could be getting beaten down, and no one's good because they don't want to get involved. Exactly. They don't want to get hurt.
How can they get involved when they got their phone filming you getting beaten up? Because that's all they want to do in these instances. Just want to film it.
Yeah, like who was even filming?
Exactly.
Well, lucky.
Weird.
As soon as them people get a little bit of alcohol in them, they are full blown.
That's their go-to. Black this, end that. But I'm not racist. Okay. But please know, I'm not going back to where I came from. House prices in Harrow are through the roof. Do you understand? I can't go back there. Racism, it makes me laugh because you are racist and you listen to somebody who's black. Your music is black. The way you dress has a black descent to it. Your culture, the food you eat. When you're at McDonald's, you're in Mama J's getting that jerk chicken and rice. Yeah? So please stop it. Because what you're trying to be is what you are. So stop. Yeah?
No.
Stop it.
It's stupid.
And when you say things like that, own it. Yes, I said that. Sorry. The end. And don't ever say, I'll never do it again. Because we're going to get you. Because apparently her mum was racist as well. So,
they found her mum got arrested for something. I don't know if it was racist, but her mum the thug.
So your whole family, that's where she gets it from. That's what she brought. She grew up in it. So you're going to be it. So for that reason, just own it. I'm a racist. I apologise.
For some reason, people don't want to be labelled racist. Even
that's the thing. Own it. That's what
it is.
If that's what you are,
yeah.
We've seen it. You don't have to tell us.
You're proud enough to have those feelings or that attitude. So why don't you proud enough to be called it?
It's the same when white people try to say, "Oh, all lives matter." Okay, so Black Lives Matter then, doesn't it? If all lives matter, then Black Lives. Why are you trying to say no? All lives matter, but Black Lives Matter then. So yes, but then they're like, "Oh no, all lives matter." No. But Black is a life. It's part of those lives. It's so fun. They just don't want to be labelled racist. I don't understand.
Miss me with your racism, because to me, I feel like racism is getting worse. Yeah, when you talk about the racism I hear now is similar to when our parents came to England to build this country. Yeah, it's the same. It's like
I think it's always been around. It's not got less. It's just it's because of everything in the media. It's highlighted it more. So more people think they're freer to say it. Yeah, people are
the brazenness. That's what I mean. Yeah. So racism is cancer. Yeah. And for this kind of cancer, there's no cure. It will continue. Okay? So we have to deal with that. Yeah? So you keep calling me an N-word and then you go and get Mama J's. Keep calling me an N-word and your favourite tune's Bob Marley, isn't it? Keep going. Yeah? You got to look at what you're doing. Yeah? It doesn't make any sense.
Okay. I don't want them to keep going. I want them to stop it. It will never stop. They can try though.
Just know that. Just know it will try.
No, that's the thing. It won't ever stop.
2021. Big BLM march for a whole year. Big stand on my neck. And come on. Let's just keep, it is what it is. You're racist. Own it. Yeah? Yeah. But you see what it does, because everyone's going to know you for that. Is that what you want to be known for?
But that's the thing. When I saw everyone posting it, I was just like, okay. Not like, okay, but she's going to, with race, it's not, you lose your job, but someone's gonna hire you.
Of course.
That's why it does it. Like I see people sharing it, and it's just like, why? They get awareness of everything. Because if they didn't share it, she wouldn't have been found. But they don't care.
If that woman got another job, she wouldn't have been suing that person. So I'm thinking she's having problems getting a job.
Oh, what, that dog one?
Yeah.
But we still know Sharna Walker for what she is. So And it's like you say, it's like we talked about last week, the council culture.
Yeah.
Like for 3 days, there'll be a new bit of news, and we'll forget about that. That's the way what we're living in the world. That's how we're living.
It's all here.
But that's the thing. They love to say hate speech isn't a prisonable offence. Where is she?
Mm-hmm. Well, she has been arrested. She's been arrested, but we need the indictment. Yeah,
she's going to do that out.
What have you been arrested for, and how long are you going to?
Nothing.
Because I don't believe in rehabilitation. Okay, all this thingy art orders and all of this because of Bishopsgate. That Asian guy that killed the 2 people that's been recently in the news. This Asian guy killed a young, like 23, 24, a guy and a girl, and they were holding a rehabilitation of prison people conference, and he went down there, had a fake detonator. He had knives in his bag, and he went to the toilet, strapped the knives to his wrist, and then stabbed them to death. And the whole thing that they went to visit, or the whole exhibition, was a rehabilitation. So he was there because he had been rehabilitated.
So he went to this rehabilitation place with the knives on it, or that's how he killed them in the first place?
So he went there because that was his cover. He got released under a year ago from prison for crimes. I don't know whether it's terrorism crimes but he had this big speech. He was the face of this rehabilitation thing, saying, "Oh yeah, I'll never do this again." Da, 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 da. But he had a fake. What are they called?
Detonator.
Yeah, like a bomb.
There was a bomb jacket. I don't know. Yeah, I know what you mean.
He had a fake one on. He went to the toilet. In his bag, he had knives, strapped them to his wrists, came back in, stabbed. So he befriended them. So he chatted to one girl. So he picked them, who he was going to kill. Had a chat. Yeah. Rehabilitated. La, 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 la. Stabbed her to death. Stabbed him to death. And they had to get where they were. They had like old elephant tusks on the wall. They had to grab them off the wall to try and cut, because he's just stabbing everyone, trying to kill everyone. They had to get a fire extinguisher to get him out because they wanted him out so he wouldn't stab, because he was just randomly stabbing everybody.
Anyway.
And they had to get the fire extinguisher. Yeah, got him on the floor, and then they just all jumped on him, and then he got fatally shot. They shot him.
Is this England?
England, on London Bridge.
Oh, I was going to say, that sounds like what happened to the London Bridge guy.
Usman Khan?
I don't know what the name is, but
I was out. This happened last year.
I was out in London that night. That's when I went to my friend's hen do. Yeah. And we were in a restaurant about maybe 15 minutes walk from there.
Were you? Oh, 15. I was about to say, because that area got evacuated.
Oh, yeah, no. We were like in a restaurant.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, there's certain things. Rehabilitation. I'm sorry. And he was literally the face. They had like a video of accounts of people that had been rehabilitated. So he's really bad because some people actually have rehabilitated themselves and have found a new path. But he's making them look bad because he clearly didn't mean anything he said on the video.
Yeah, he just lied to get himself out, basically.
Rehabilitation should be for the petty drugs, not meth and all that stuff. For weed only and robberies, not armed, just anything that doesn't involve weapons. Why are you trying to rehabilitate a terrorist?
The thing that kills it, he had intelligence following him since he left prison. So they followed him there. They knew he would have done something. So they knew all about it.
So they knew that they saw him buying.
But then I don't know whether they knew. So they followed him from this house. They wouldn't have seen that he had knives. And that's the only thing that I can say. Unless they were looking in his room, they wouldn't have known that he packed a bullet, that detonator thing, and knives. But they followed him. They had him under surveillance. So they must have known something.
They still couldn't stop him.
But isn't terrorism like a mental thing? Like when you want to do something, shouldn't you be in a mental home? I don't understand why. Or I don't know how to say it properly. But like, shouldn't you be somewhere where you're being watched? You shouldn't be allowed to go home. You should be in your own house.
Yeah, you should not be allowed out roaming on your own. If you want to go out, you should have an armored guard or somebody with you.
Yeah.
Surely.
You shouldn't be allowed out anyway. As soon as you kill someone, like, I'm not saying eye for eye, like American or death row.
Yeah.
When you kill someone, you lose all freedom. It's tagged, it's this, it's the house, it's not even a tag to say that you're in the house, not even allowed out, and tag home by 8 o'clock. I don't understand.
The government has allowed him to kill these 2 people. If I was their parents, if this was you, yo, because you knew, and you know, because the prison has to go through whether they deem him a threat to the public if he's released.
They did that wrong.
That's so bad.
Okay, so 2 people that are doing good in their life have had to lose their lives as a bad man that you knew, because if you didn't know, why have you got him under surveillance?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why have you let him out? There's so much I could say, but I won't. Cheers. And RIP to the 2 that died.
Yeah.
It's horrible because you see the parents and they're fighting against the government as well, I think, because of what we just discussed, that they knew. You knew. It gets me so angry.
Yeah, it's horrible.
It's such a
That's
waste.
what I mean, like the 2 Lee Rigby killers, they're like under complete, I don't even think they're even allowed out ever. Yeah. Well, I just got all of them get the same treatment.
This guy is in the same realm. Yeah. Why was he let out and they're not? What?
Well, but maybe because he calculated his rehabilitation, so he's made it so that he's like a changed man.
Yeah,
and all
but
that
get that
Whereas
option.
those others were probably just saying, no, I did it.
Yeah, I think
and then
they are so scary.
Yeah.
They're so scary.
It's so sad.
You should even get the option to rehabilitate yourself.
Yeah, rehabilitate me in the prison under lock and key for the rest of my life. And he's got away lightly because they shot him dead. He doesn't get to suffer for killing them 2 innocent who were helping him.
Oh, so they were working there. They weren't rehabilitating themselves.
They were part of the program to rehabilitate people, to give people like him a chance. Because people like me will always look at them as, you're going to do it again. But they were like, no, you know, he's spent his time in jail. He's spent his time. He's learned from his mistakes. Let's let him out. Let's let him be the face of this whole project. And you go to the actual project and kill him.
And he's the face of the project there as well.
Yes. Are you okay?
Are you mad?
Anyway. So yeah, I don't care what anyone says. This rehabilitation, we have to look at it as case by case. But this guy, no.
It's like, how long was he rehabilitated before they let him go? Because obviously you said it was less than a year since he actually left prison, but it has to have been a point within prison that they thought, okay, yes, he's now rehabilitated.
It was a couple of years. Well, I'm looking at a 10-year stretch.
He was on the long game then.
Yeah.
Because he has to put that persona up for all that time.
Of course.
And then also he's planning that for all that time.
He knew what he was doing. That's why he knew what he was doing, but they didn't. Ooh. And when you hear them talking, the parents, okay, cool.
Not good.
But what can we do? But yeah, just own your crimes. Own it. You don't even have to apologize, because when you say things like that, I don't mean you're sorry. You meant that. Okay. So don't apologize because it's fake. Yeah. Let's just know who you really are. Yeah. Cool. Because you're going on like, I knocked your drink over, and then you're calling me a black this and that. Can't you
didn't even knock a drink over?
Yeah. And your friends.
This is the thing. This is the thing. Always is when people are in the wrong, that's when they complain more. Because she's the one who's drunk. If she was fine, no problem, she would be in the club partying and gone home with nothing. But
I bet she was on drugs. The drugs, the drink is fine. When you sniff all up that cocaine.
But some people can't take their drink. Some people
can't. Both. She was on. Look, did you see the state of her?
No, I didn't see.
She's on both. But yeah, just own it. And power price is high. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going back nowhere. Okay, that's to you, Sharna, and anyone else that wants to do that nonsense. It's nonsense. Okay, let's just have fun and get on. Can we just like have fun and get on with our lives? Like, we haven't just gone through COVID and people are dying, and you're trying to call me a name because I can't get in the club.
That's probably
evaluate your life
as well, isn't it?
Huh?
That's probably your first drink out as well, and that's what happened.
Anyway, cheers.
Oh gosh.
Oi, guys, Love Island's back. I don't know, it's rumoured. I heard it was back. I heard it was back to 28. But I don't know. But I saw an advert, like they're starting with that adverts, which means it's coming in about 2, 3, 4 weeks. Oh no, it's like June on Monday, isn't it? So yeah.
So 4 weeks, Monday. Okay, one day I'll grow up, maybe after the next series, I don't know. But Love Island, come on. Yeah. No,
I don't know.
Island.
So what was the last Love Island? Was that the last Love Island was like Demi and who else was on it?
Demi's on Zizi Mill show.
Oh yeah. No, yeah, because Demi, she had so Demi had thyroid cancer, yeah. So she had like a lump. And you don't really get a lump, like you're just like, oh nah. Everyone's like, oh, hope for the best. But it actually turned out to be cancer. Like thyroid cancer. That's so sad.
And she had to press for that, didn't she? She had to press for the appointment with her doctor because they said, because she was on this morning, GMB on Friday. And basically she had been complaining about it and wanted to see the doctor, but because of COVID, that wasn't possible. She went to the doctor and they said, oh, it's fine, it's nothing. And because her stepdad had cancer, he was like, no, you need to like follow up on it, make sure. And if she hadn't have followed up on it, they wouldn't have known. She would have had that cancer inside of her. So
that's like Jade. Remember Jade on Big Brother?
Yeah.
She had a cervical smear that was passed. And then she went to India on Big Brother in India. And then they had to call her to say, actually, there's a problem with your...
And it's terminal.
Yeah. And it was like, what, a couple of years later? And then
yeah.
So that's why I don't understand. Why do doctors always like love to pass off? Like, I'm not getting at the NHS at all. But there's a lot of times where people have been like, I've got something wrong with me. What is it? It's fine. They go home and die. Why? Is it just misdiagnosis?
Thank you.
No, there's no thank you. You haven't even got it checked yet.
I will go.
Oh, no. I was only actually saying that. I thought she was a that point. Anyway.
Oh, it's fine. You just got a little
you haven't even been
amoxicillin and you'll
the
be
reason
okay.
you haven't been is because you think you're gonna get it, so don't even use that one. Back to you, Rebecca.
Listen, the last time I went to the doctor, the doctor tried to get me to tell him what was wrong with me. You're the one that spent 6 years in bloody...
You need to tell him. He's not just going to look at you and know.
You need to tell him the symptoms. He's not asking you to diagnose yourself. He's asking you to tell me all the symptoms.
Why are you not but you've assessed me. Why are you not telling me what's wrong?
There's no way you went in and said your symptoms and he said, oh, what do you think it is? What?
No.
So what?
I'm like, he's trying to tell me it's something just basic. But when I'm coughing, because it was for my throat again, and all black and green and phlegm's coming out, like... That's not.
Yeah, but sometimes that's just, when you keep coughing, you will bleed because you're like disrupting your throat. But if it's like
I did go to the doctor about my issue.
No, but that's a different one.
5 years ago.
That's a different issue.
Was that when you had tonsillitis?
No, but I was coughing afterwards, and then I went back. This amoxicillin has run its course, and I'm still coughing. So he gave me another course of amoxicillin.
Anyway. On to
go
serious.
Back after that?
No.
Yeah. Okay. On to serious news. Yeah. So that's why I don't understand. Like, there's a lot in the Black community where people will be like, problems with their baby. Nicole Thea, she had back pains. They said it was fine. She passed away. Just why? Is there like, I don't know what it is. Like, I thought it because it was in the Black community. I thought it was one of that. But if even Demi has to press for an appointment.
Exactly. Like, why are we begging? Like, you're getting 60, 70 odd grand and you're rushing everyone's appointment. Why? What's going on there? And this was before COVID. What are you lot doing? It's you, isn't it? It's not us. Like, just do your job properly, isn't it? Assess the situation properly, and then we can, maybe save people. And like with Demi's case, why are you? Because your stepdad has gone through it and he pressed you to go and make sure you could follow it up. Why is the doctor not following up? Why? What's happening? What we need?
And that's the thing. How did she get to the point where she found out? So she had to that's why I probably need to watch that. But it's good that she's so young and she's got like Good Morning Britain and the Zizi Mill show as well. Because Black people, you for example, will have something wrong, we'll just pass it off as we're fine. But for her to go on Zizi Mills, that's good because she doesn't have white people on, does she? She had that Gliz guy, but was not for a serious issue.
Well, that Nigerian one, so the white guy that's Nigerian.
He's not Nigerian, but yeah.
Sorry, speaks Nigerian.
Yeah. That's good. So what, is it out yet, or
sorry?
Is it out yet, or?
It'll probably be out Sunday because they come out on Sundays, don't they?
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's sad. At least you've got it sorted out. But yeah, because I remember
got
seeing
a big mark on there though.
I literally thought it was just like a lamp that was going to go away, and then the next thing she was quiet, and then the next thing it was cancer, which was sad.
Bless her. Is she like that in real life? She's very like, is she proper like timid and sort of innocent? Is she not?
Well, I didn't really know her, but
just watching her.
Everyone says she was, yeah.
Yeah, she just seems very timid.
How did she get on Love Island then? Don't you have to be all like gregarious and?
No, because she was really. If you watched Love Island, she was really bubbly on the show. That's probably why.
Okay.
But yeah, it's not about like your personality. It's like because you get scouted, don't you? So they look on your Instagram and they're like,
why did you delete that thinking it was a man? I bet she got an inbox and she thought it was a man and she just like deleted it.
Who are you talking about? Me?
So Love Island got the call, put in the call in the DMs to you, and you thought it was man. So you just like, oh, go away.
Me?
Yeah, they probably got mixed up in all of them then.
I'm black. Sorry.
Hello, Yuande.
Yeah, they probably. I don't know, but they probably applied.
Yeah. Do you think they weren't scouted? Were they?
I don't know, because like Demi had, like she applied. She definitely applied.
Why don't you apply?
Why would I? To be publicly humiliated?
I don't even watch it.
No, but you haven't got higgy wigs, so you're fine.
I'm black. That's all that needs to be there. I could cough and they'd be like, she's so aggressive. Hate her. Ugh. I see the tweets. I'm not going, why would I go on Love Island? But like, actually.
For the accolades.
Would you go? What
accolades of what? A blue tick? Don't need that. What accolades do you get from Love Island?
Just like the numbers.
The popularity,
the deals,
exposure.
Use my code Rebecca L. All of that. You can get your own line.
I'm black. What do you guys get? Molly May has gone in. No, okay, no, let's not say much. All these other people go in. They come. No, because she actually does stuff. These people will go in, get 1 million followers. Yuande is the prettiest person there. She still hasn't hit 1 million. She was on there like 3 seasons ago. So what follows? So I'm gonna get what, 50k? Wow,
that's good though. 50k, it's a lot.
Nah,
then you could.
That's a lot to make money with.
Huh? You know, like if you get over 10,000, you can do swipe ups. You know when it says swipe up?
Oh, is that the accolade?
Yeah.
Why don't you go on then? Since you want the swipe up.
Okay, I'm 46. Yeah, I've got short hair. Yeah, I'm not wearing a wig.
I was gonna say you could get.
I'm 46. I'm black. Because I'm hella funny, so I'd win the show just for banter.
Yeah, you'd be the bubbly one.
They have to have
the bubbly black one. Yeah,
the love,
so I'm not beautiful. I'm just bubbly.
Retirement Love Island.
Yeah,
retirement
put your dentures back in, honey.
Home.
Yeah, stop dissing
home. Yeah, sorry, Love Island's not for the black.
You couldn't even get the word out.
Sorry.
I know what you meant, trying to diss me. But yeah, maybe 20 years ago.
Nah, not for me. Sorry.
What show would you go on then?
The Chase. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Anything that gives me real money. Not I have to go out with these people who, when we're in the club and rapping, they say the N-word, and then I'm just standing there like a fool. Because they do that. That's the thing though, because I will have to be around people. I have to be around people and be the odd. Because what? So, how many black people were on last time? So there was like Luke T,
Michael, and Priscilla.
He's not black. Priscilla, Mike. No, that's not. That wasn't. No, that was ages ago.
He's Ghanaian.
I'm talking about the last season. Can I just name the people from last season? It was actually, was it? It would have. I can't remember. It's like 3 black people, one of which do not like me back, so I'm not going there. And then I have to date other people, but not myself. That's why you should go on, because you love white.
Well, I like personality that comes in.
Yeah, sorry guys.
They do it for the
older
people.
Because we've got to change the narrative. That's why.
No, I don't.
Because you will be the first black girl to change the narrative.
But that's the thing. They won't allow me. They'll put me in situations where I look like the aggressor. I'm not.
Yeah, that's their fault. If your material, your content, is totally all changing the narrative, they will have no excuse but to
They
post.
are going to make up wherever they want to make up.
Yeah,
They're going to
it's all
put scenes
editing.
together. They're going to put scenes together that didn't even happen, and I'm going to look like
literally. I was
Not
just playing devil's
going
advocate,
to do it.
and I agree with you.
There is no devil's advocate. Yeah, no, it's not my scene. I would have gone on live TV. Like, no, Big Brothers is not even live. Yeah, there's no live. No, just
It's
not.
live.
It's not.
Isn't it?
No, like not every night. Like they'll have the live parts, but I want it to be live. You can see what I'm doing at that moment.
Okay.
Love Island.
They used to do the live feed, as in if you go to E4, they'll have the live
overnight,
overnight, and sometimes
no one is watching Love Island at 3 a.m.
They probably will.
There will be.
Oh my god, I saw on Big Brother, like I think their tweet or TikTok or something, and like someone was like, "Oh, I want Big Brother to come back," and they were like, "It's gonna be back sooner than you think." So Big Brother could be back. But I don't know if that was
that program's played out.
Okay, you say this about every single program, and then I see it on your story.
Yeah,
I'm going to keep watching it. I'm not watching it. But Big Brother, back then you would go like kosher and be like, "This is an experiment. I want to see how it works." You go on Big Brother now, you just want to be an Instagrammer, an influencer, and you're going to start pretending to be someone who you're not.
Yeah, but that's the culture now. That's because influencing wasn't a thing.
That's why it's played out.
That was like that from about maybe the third or fourth show.
Yeah.
As soon as
Big Brother, though, you sure? Big Brother wasn't around like for influence, like Love Island is.
No, but once, not influencers, because Instagram wasn't around then, but
to be famous.
People got famous. People got TV shows and all that stuff from it. So the first couple was still innocent, quite like, I just want to do this experiment, or I want to try something out.
Yeah.
But after that, because of all the publicity that people got when they were on it,
that's
the
why
people who subsequently applied were people who just wanted to be famous. And it didn't matter.
That's what Love Island is now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I prefer that in Love Island, not Big Brother.
Yeah. Yeah, because Love Island is, well, I haven't really watched it really, but is it just people trying to find their partner in it?
Trying to find love.
I swear to God, there is a contract that makes them stay together for at least 6 months. I don't get it. They all break up around the same time, like all of them. So they have a contract. I think it's like 3 months.
Is this true, Rebecca? Sharna Phillips, she had a boyfriend.
Yeah, I hear that all the time.
She had a boyfriend the whole time, and then she's all trying to fight or be all gutted because the guy that she was with went to the other house, Casa Amor, and came back with another girl, and she's trying to be all heartbroken. But then she actually admitted that she had a boyfriend when they came out.
Couples like to remember, like Warren Phillips, not related. Is it right, Phillips? Warren Phillips?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a girlfriend the whole time. Yeah. He was like, "Oh, I don't love her. It's just for the fame. Oh, I'm going to bring back this and that and this and that." He had a girl. They all do it. All of them.
So again, what's the point?
How is your boyfriend or girlfriend watching you in there with somebody else?
Because they think it's going to get
money.
They think it's going to get
money at the end.
Like,
that's the mentality.
But you're watching your partner have an affair in front of your eyes.
The money is
they have a deal.
The money's worth it to them. Yeah. Because they talked about it before they went in.
Oh my God.
But how do you expect? Let's say if it's a man going in, if he spends, how long's Love Island? Like 3 months, I think. If he goes in there and spends 3 months with someone, he is going to like them because he's a man. A man can't go in there, pretend. He will actually fall in love with them.
Yeah.
Like Warren stayed with Warren for a longer time after that, after the show. So they didn't go on Love Island, they went on some Survival of the Fittest.
Yeah, because he was going to all the Nigerian parties, all dressed in the Nigerian wear. And met all his family.
That was so crazy.
Why? That
was crazy. Oh, poor girl, but she's found a black man now.
Well, she won't show us.
Yeah, no, why should she?
Because I want to see.
Why?
Because I'm nosy.
She's on TV. Yeah. She has to tell everybody all her
business.
Literally,
I need to know every single bit of your business, honey.
You started it, so you finish it.
If I can see like your scalp and your wig caps and that, like that's letting me into your world. I need to know your manners. Like I need to know all of it. Don't just let me little bits. I need all of it. Yeah.
Like mastermind.
Oh,
She
am I
started, so you
still
finished.
together?
Apparently so.
What do you mean apparently? Yes or no?
I've seen them together in photos, but they might be friends and playing out that they're together.
Okay, let me reword it. Are they appearing to be together still?
Yes.
Yes, what I'm weird about, apparently.
Well, I don't know what you meant.
Like, are they still together?
Well, yeah, because they've been, because 1 minute they spend all their time together, and next minute everyone's asking, you still together? Because they never take photos together. But I've recently seen the picture of them together. That makes sense. But they could be together for deals.
Yes. Either way, yes.
I don't care about them two anyway, because she can do a lot better.
Yes, you do.
She can do much better
You
than
put
him.
out on your story with the hearts. Just, it's actually okay to like people. Like, it's actually
No,
okay.
I love black love. So if
That's what I mean. So
if you happen to be my
care?
yeah, but it doesn't mean I believe your story. You two together look gorgeous. Black love, I love that. But you're lying to me. You're lying to yourselves, and you're lying to me because you're still fixed in the contract that deems you that you must be together.
It's way over the time anyway. And how do you know they're not like they're acting together?
Bruv, do you know how much money they'll get if they stay together? Do you know how many deals they can land?
Where do you see them? What parties and events or big deals do you see them doing?
Just on their pages.
But for them to be together for the what? They're not Molly May and Tommy Fury. What do you mean?
They're actually together. Like, they live together. They got a mortgage together. Have they?
Do they? I thought they rent.
Well,
I don't know anything.
yeah, but they were looking for flats on the YouTube thing.
Oh, so they were looking, so they don't have a mortgage.
Yeah, but they're together. Come on, you can't fake that.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. So yeah, they're together.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like, what deals and brands of Priscilla and Mike? They're to like, you know, the contract thing. That's like 3 months. That's been like years, isn't it?
Okay, but you know that if they go somewhere and get packed together, they will get a combined amount of money just by being packed together. So like, if Mike went out, he'd get 70 quid. If Priscilla went out, she'd get 70 quid. But if they're together, they'll get like 310 and split it. That's how it works. Like, they will call up. I don't think they're on them levels, but Molly May can call. You're not on them levels, okay? Molly May could call up a paparazzi and say, "Oh, I'm going to be at the gym," and they'll agree the amount of money that she will get for being at the gym. That's how they do it now. That's how it works. So I don't know if they're kosherly together as like back in my day together, or they're together to make the coin.
But if they're together, they're together. Either way, isn't it?
Yeah, but
and they're not that high up.
Literally.
I mean, they're not together for money. They're just together.
I understand. 9 to 5 is dead. So I get it, because they're going to try and get as much money as they can by doing. Why not? If I can tell someone I'm going to be at the Shard and I'm getting money, I can actually negotiate a price. I'm doing it, but it don't mean that they're together.
Okay, I just meant, are they still?
Okay, yeah. Okay, I don't care and I don't know them. That's my answer.
You do care? No.
Yes.
That's what I mean. That's the whole point of this conversation. It's okay to just say you care. You don't have to say you don't care. Because you do.
I don't care because I know it's not kosher. I know that they're not.
How do you know that? That's what I'm asking.
Because I can't feel it. I don't feel it. I don't feel the vibe. Like with Molly and Tommy, I feel that. With who else? I need examples. Give me examples. Throw them at me.
What do you mean you don't feel it?
I don't feel it. I'm not feeling it because I can see the YouTube. I can see the Instagram. I can see with Tommy and Molly. I can see when you're bantering with someone, you can tell if they actually like each other. I don't see that with Priscilla and Mike.
So if you're so for black love and all that, why did you put it on the story if it's not kosher?
Because to see a picture of 2 black people together, it's just a picture, but it defines the message of black love. Like, I will get that on a portrait and put it on my wall because I think it looks it's beautiful. Because you're pretending very well.
Sorry?
Because they're pretending very well on that picture.
So that's what I mean. The last time they posted together recently. That's what I mean. When I mean together, are they still together, talking together, living together, seeing each other together?
I'm not sure, but the last time that I saw them, which is quite a while ago, yes.
No. Well, I said it. Say, I'm not sure, but the last time, blah blah blah. Just say yes or no.
That's
You know what?
recently, so I don't know.
I don't even care about the answer anymore. I just want her to say yes or no. So I'm going to keep asking until you say yes or no. I'm just going to let her back all together.
Yes. So I had to say that all again in my mind.
Oh,
and then give you your answer.
You know when they say, people say, oh, these people are too invested in celebrities' life. You are one of them. You should be.
What else do I have to
do?
do?
What
else
videos,
am I doing?
Do some car mods, something. You know what you should be. You know, in that column of the magazine, and it's like celebrity analyst. I'm not even joking. You should actually do that. You should actually do that. Because, I don't see this whole, I don't feel it. What? You should put that to good use.
Bro,
you should actually
set you up with a website. You can just be like, remember Paris?
A blog.
Perez Hilton. He used to have a blog like that.
Yeah.
We're doing a lot on on the sun and that. Columns.
You should
Yeah.
actually do that.
Next to the horoscopes. Yeah. Come on.
Oi, who's jealous, guys?
Nobody.
Yeah,
we can't see it.
I can't see it. What?
Even I disappeared.
Oh, Krispy Kremes.
How do I show it?
Why would you show that?
Krispy Kremes.
Why would you show
I've got
that?
a half-eaten one.
Wow. Are they clear glaze?
You've got a whole
Rude.
yourself.
Do you know how many I've got left?
2.
11.
4.
Oh, wow.
Well, if that was me,
Well, you're not hungry.
1.
How many come in the box?
A dozen.
12.
Well done.
That's
Good
a
job.
12 box.
8.
And you got all different ones.
No, I hate all the chocolate tin.
Clear glaze.
I only like the original glaze.
Clear glaze.
Original
The
glaze.
only donut.
The only one. The only
that
way.
you should get from there. And all them coffee ones now. Clear
So
glaze.
what flavour's that one? That's not plain.
Yeah, it is.
Is it? Okay. It looked like it had like chocolate stuff when you showed it before.
No, it's all broken. All the
Yeah.
you know the melt in the mouth thing.
Are they all original glaze?
Mhm.
I might have to go to Tesco's and get some.
You can get them delivered.
Oh,
That's what I did.
On
I just
Just
got them
Eat.
delivered.
why would you tell me that?
Just gonna get some now.
I'm not.
Come on, Just Eat. Give me the commission, please. Thanks.
Yeah, you don't keep promoting stuff. Mine didn't appear, so I didn't promote. But all saying brands and go get some. We're not getting paid for that.
Listen, I'm just trying to share things how I feel about them with my followers. You get it? I'm not in it for anything. I'm not Mike and Priscilla. You get it? I'm not in it for the money.
We've just left that combo. Hi guys, I dyed my hair. Just
you didn't even tell us.
Oh yeah.
I was waiting for you to notice, and nobody noticed. So
Claire,
it's darker though than what I thought it would be.
So we can see. Come on.
Come on.
The greys have gone. We love to see it.
And even it was nice and brown at the bottom. It's not brown anymore.
It all evened it out. Yeah.
But it's still a bit damp because I only just did it before.
You actually do look younger.
Do I?
Mm-hmm. Mum, you should try.
That's why. Did you notice me started to laugh because I knew that was coming? As I say every week.
She's all got her arms out and her hair all dyed. What's going on?
The sun's out.
No, you just got me in it like this. This is all you're getting, love.
In it. No change, nothing. Same every week.
We'll see how long it takes for my grays to grow back out again.
No, stop.
In the week.
That's the problem with dyeing your hair. You have to keep re-dyeing it. That's what I don't like.
Just get that
every Friday.
That's why I stopped doing it, because it was like too much of a hassle. But at least I could just get like the retouch and just do the top, not the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
I told you to get that spray and you wouldn't need
to
dye your hair.
You have to do that every single time then, don't you?
Yeah, but only when you're going out, and you never bloody go out. That's why I'm sat in the house and it's hot outside and you're 1,000 miles away.
Yeah, but Auntie
said gin and tonics to be drinking, guys.
Auntie did say she would go outside. I mean, she came for me, so maybe it's just you. She travelled about 80 miles to come to Portsmouth, but she won't go to the Leaside Hotel with you.
Hello, because you had the project to do. She wouldn't. If there was no project, it's not just coming.
Did that project involve Wagamama outdoor dining?
Yeah, because she had finished. You'd finished the work and the reason she was there, and there was time left.
It was auntie-daughter time. I would have done anything.
Who?
I would know what that is.
Oh, auntie-daughter. Do you know what she said? Auntie-daughter time.
Freudian slip.
I let her believe it.
Auntie-niece time.
Yeah. And she repeated it as well.
I let her get on with that because that's never going to happen. I would like to do the auntie-daughter time, but I don't get to.
Or auntie-daughter time or auntie-niece time.
Any of the above.
Well,
oh gosh. Sorry
you're rude.
I didn't even realise I said daughter the first time.
Yeah, and she said it again.
You said it on purpose. Yeah.
I didn't know. That's what I think.
Oh wait, Mum, forget that. What's the surprise you have for us?
Oh my God, yes, the surprise, guys. So, guys, Tangent Talks Pod. Yeah. We need to make ourselves known. Yeah.
Okay.
I've got people in high places. Yeah. Yeah. I've got people that do things. I requested it. That thing was in the post the next day.
Oh my gosh. What is it? What is it?
Is it a car sticker that says subscribe to my thing or something?
Why would it be a car sticker?
Anyway. There's always something to do with cars with her, isn't it?
Right then, guys, are you ready for the reveal?
Yes.
I want some suspense, but there's none. You know there was it. Okay, I have this ×3. Are you ready?
Yes.
Mana.
Oh, how cool is that? How cool is that?
Oh,
that's
so
cool.
cute.
That is so cool.
I got us some merch.
How cool is that?
Oh,
anything on the back? Was it plain?
No, I want to get us our names on it.
Or, yeah, we can get ours printed because we don't know what.
I want to get something that we can iron on to say to go to the. So obviously it's sunny now, so we can wear them. And then when I'm walking around, it will have our Tangent Talks link in bio or something that will tell us the customer.
Oh, guys, our thingy code.
Oh yeah, QR code.
Can you do that on the back of the thing?
Yeah.
Come on. Yes, because I'm always in Asda's.
Yeah, and you know how people are nosy? They're gonna be like, "What's that?" Scan it, and it'll come up. Oh,
so thank you very much, Dean.
Thanks,
he
Dean.
literally, Dean Punisher 666. He's got a car. He's got an Insignia actually, an old one, but he owns a printing company. Or he's just started out. He does stickers, T-shirts, does everything really. But he's just started off. But I wanted to find out what he could do. So he gave me a little price, which I'll let you know. And then he did it. He did say, because the picture that I gave him, he wanted this to be a lot brighter. But I think it's fine.
Yeah.
They're so cool. So he literally did this from our little pin thingy.
Yeah.
What's it called? Yeah. So that's
Lego.
why because he's a perfectionist. So he wanted it on point. So I think it looks fine.
Yeah.
I have no problem with it, but I think he wanted it to be brighter.
That's so cool.
Oh no, in the future, because we're going to change our logo. That's our first vintage top.
A mock-up, yeah. And for a mock-up, it's very good. And they're Fruit of the Loom. We love that.
Well.
They're quality T-shirts.
We have to wear that on Monday.
Oh, that should be one of our pictures.
It's like our promo thing.
Yeah.
With cycling shorts. Oh, my legs. But yeah, so guys.
Oh, thanks, Dean Punisher 666.
Thanks, Dean. That's so cool. That is so cool. Do you realise that's my artwork? Now it's on the T-shirt.
Come on.
I did that.
Ruth, you got it printed. You did the logo. What have I done? Nothing.
You've turned up, Rebecca. That's enough.
That's enough.
Thank you.
But this has been reworked, isn't it? So it's not copying somebody.
Well, it's emojis.
Yeah. I really don't think that matters. I think I see loads of people with using that.
Okay.
Yeah. So we've got 3.
I think we can use it if we're not selling it, but if we wanted to sell something, we couldn't use
it.
that.
We have to get the rights. Yeah. But guys, and they arrived this morning.
I really thought it was going to be a car sticker saying subscribe to 2TP. I really thought it was.
This is what I'm saying. We've got to keep it separate. Yeah, just because I'm 16,000 followers.
1,600.
16,000.
Don't get it twisted.
In my mind, it's 16. Think big, guys. Always think bigger than what it is. 1,100. So yes. So
that's
the
good.
T-shirts. So I've got medium. So I've tried it on. It looks bang.
Yeah.
Medium.
Yeah, it'll be massive on you.
Yeah,
it'll just about fit me.
No, it'll be massive on both of you because they're both bloody same size.
No, I'm bigger than
Auntie, I'm a 10
It looks
now.
so good, doesn't it?
Oh,
it does. It looks really good.
Oh, thanks, Mum.
I'm impressed.
Anytime, guys.
I'm really impressed. Thank you.
I believe in our sauce, guys. Yeah, I'm trusting the process. We're going to be big.
We have to have a picture, and then we'll have it on one of our posts, isn't it?
Yeah.
On the page. Yeah.
Are you happy then?
I am. Yeah, that's so cool. I wasn't expecting that at all.
At all.
I'm glad you like them.
Yeah. No, lovely. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do like,
share,
and subscribe, and we'll see you on next week's episode of Tangent Talks podcast. Enjoy the sun and have a lovely week, guys. Take care.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Tangent Talks is out every Friday morning at 9 a.m. UK time. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell on YouTube, and of course, find and follow us on all your usual podcast platforms. In the meantime, you can reach us on Instagram and Twitter at Tangent Talks Pod, or email us at tangenttalkspod@gmail.com. We look forward to hearing from you. See you next week.